on for. So here you can see, so therefore it shows duration, that is how long. Okay, so you can note down these keywords. Okay, just write present perfect, and in the brackets you can write, it shows what or how much or how often something is done. Okay, what is done, how much is done, how often is done. All right. Whereas the other one I have been writing for an hour. Okay, it basically focuses on duration, that is, it tells us for how long. Okay, let's go on to the next slide. I have done my homework. Okay, so here it means I have done my homework, meaning my homework is completed now. मैं अपना homework कर चुका हूँ. So it is in the present perfect simple, or it shows emphasis on the completion. Okay, so again, just like the previous one, here also we are focusing on the completion. So I have done my homework, or my homework is complete now. So it can have two meanings. It can directly focus on the result, or like it can focus on the completion of the action, or it can focus on the result of the completion of that action. So which means that I have done my homework, which means I am free now. So it could mean that also. Okay, then present perfect progressive, the second one, I have been doing my homework, meaning that's how I spent my time. So I have been doing my homework. It does not matter whether the homework is completed now, all right, but here what are we doing? We are focusing on the duration. So मैं अपना homework करता आ रहा हूँ. Present perfect progressive, it emphasizes on the duration. Okay, so by now you all have an idea so how the present perfect is used and how present perfect progressive is used. As the term itself suggests, progressive, progression, continuous activities, or the duration. Okay, so always try to understand the terms which are used, because with that, okay, if you understand and you learn, it will be much better rather than just by hearting. Okay, so understand the terms and then learn. All right, so let's take a look at this slide now. I haven't played hide and seek for years. Okay, I hope all of you know what hide and seek is. Chupa chupai, right? I think in Hindi it's a game, right? Okay, so here chupan chupai. All right, so here I haven't played hide and seek for years. Yani ki for years means for many years I have not played. All right, so मैंने सालों से छुपन छुपाई का खेल नहीं खेला. This sentence is in the present perfect simple tense. All right, so that is in the simple present perfect, you could say. The second one, I have been playing hide and seek for an hour. यानी कि मैं 1 घंटे से छुपन छुपाई का खेल खेल रहा हूँ, meaning I started playing 1 hour ago. All right, so here what are we showing? Here what is the main emphasis on? It is on the duration. So just like how we have seen in the previous slides, present perfect is basically used to emphasize on the fact that that activity is complete, or like the result of it, whereas present perfect progressive is just emphasizing on the duration. Okay, so that is why this word been is used, been along with the verb in the ing form. It helps us to know that the duration. All right, or it puts a lot of light on the duration. Okay, have all of you understood? Is there any difficulty, any doubt? Does anybody want to ask anything? किसी को कुछ पूछना है? Can we proceed with the exercises? Yes, Vedu, do you have a doubt? I've already allowed you to talk, so please quickly unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yes, Vedu, do you have a doubt?
Yes, मैम. ये प्रोप्लेन वो जो प्रोप्लेन था मैम, ये वो वाली क्लास है.
Beg your pardon, Vedu. Could you please repeat again? I did not hear.
Ma'am, is this a ProPlan class?
Is this my class? Which class? I didn't understand.
Is this ProPlan class, ma'am?
Yes. Right now we are having the class on present perfect and present perfect progressive. Are you asking me the topic of the class?
No, ma'am. I am asking about the ProPlan, ma'am. I was enrolled in the ProPlan. So from where I can join the ProPlan class?
Oh, okay, fine. I'm not sure about Okay, okay, the pro plan class. All right. I'm not sure about the plans because I only focus on conducting the classes. Regarding the plans and all of that, Vedo, you'll have to contact the helpline. Okay, so I'll send the helpline number in the chat box. Just make sure you drop a message to them. Okay, so then they will tell you what exactly you have to do and how you have to enroll. All right, I'm not sure about it. Okay, so all right. So anybody else, any other doubts, any other questions regarding the thing that I've explained? Okay, let's continue. So please attempt this one. Vedu, I have sent the number in the chat box. Okay, you can just drop a message to the helpline. I have sent one email ID and a number. You can either call or drop a mail. Okay, so please attempt this one. Mr. and Mrs. Sharma dashed to Jaipur several times over the years. So what is the answer in this case? Well done, Nahar, Arvind, Sanjay, Nikila, Meena, and Naseeb. Fantastic. So here the answer is have been. Mr. and Mrs. Sharma have been to Jaipur several times over the years. Okay, so here we are showing an experience. Okay, so Mr. Now see, the present perfect and the progressive form, it can be used for a lot of things. All right, so it depends upon the sentence what exactly we are looking at. So in this case, we are looking at an experience which they have had. So Mr. and Mrs. Sharma have been to Jaipur several times over the years. All right. Now look at the second one. Mr. and Mrs. Sharma has been, not really. Mr. and Mrs. Sharma. Here we are talking about two people, right? Okay. So therefore we have to use have been. For example, if it was Mr. Sharma, then it would have been Mr. Sharma has been to Jaipur or Mrs. Sharma has been to Jaipur. But in this case, I have said Mr. and Mrs. Sharma. Okay, so therefore here since it is and, so therefore we will say have been. Look at the third one, have being. Okay, being is not the one to be used. Been is the one which is used. Okay, in the previous sentences as well, you have seen been is the one to be used. Okay, and that's why the third and the fourth options are incorrect. Please attempt this one now. We dash a lot of changes in the short time that we have been coming here. Well done, Rekha and Alham. Good job. So here the answer is have seen. Okay. We have seen a lot of changes in the short time that we have been coming here. All right. What do I mean by we have seen? Okay. So that is we have seen. So like, so something which started in the past, like, and which is still true. So we have seen a lot of changes in the short time that we have been coming here. Okay, so sometimes such sentences are used in certain cases. For example, if there is an NGO or they're carrying out some work, for example some cleanliness drive, so they would say we have seen a lot of changes in the short time that we have been coming here. यानी कि इस जगह पर आते जब रहते हैं हम, like from then we have seen a lot of changes. So that's like the meaning here. Okay, now here we cannot use saw because in case of perfect tenses, we have to use a past participle. I hope you all know that by now. So therefore, we have seen a lot of changes is correct. The third one, we saw a lot of changes. Not really. We have to use a present perfect here. Okay, because this is like something which started in the past and which is true to the present. Okay, so we have seen a lot of changes in the short time that we have been coming here. All right. Then the fourth one, we have been seen a lot of changes doesn't make sense. Okay, so we have seen is perfect. यहाँ पर been का इस्तेमाल नहीं होना चाहिए. All right. You could say we have been seeing a lot of changes, not we have been seen. Okay, so with present perfect been nahi lagta, we just have to use the have or has and then the past participle. Okay, one city, but recently it dashed noisier and noisier. Well done, Nikhila, Sheetal, Ruchi. Good job. Okay, so here the answer is Delhi used to be a quiet city, but recently it has gotten noisier and noisier. Okay, so gotten is also the past participle form of the word got. Okay, now in this case, here is gotten is incorrect, but recently it has gotten. Okay, now see, is in the present, but here since we are talking about when I say recently, yani ki haal hi mein, so I'm talking about like a duration, right? So something which started in the past and which is still true to the present. So therefore, Delhi used to be a quiet city, but recently it has gotten noisier is correct. Okay, has gotten. So is ka istemal nahi hoga. Okay, has get and has getting is incorrect because we have to use the past participle which is gotten in this case, not get or getting. So that's why the fourth option is perfect. Okay, please attempt this one. The neighbor's dog dashed since midnight. Well done, Sanchi, Sanjay, Naseeb, Rekha. Fantastic. Okay, so the neighbor's dog has been barking since midnight. Yani ki, so here we are showing the present perfect progressive. Okay, so something which started in the past and like, the duration. So here, what are we focusing on? If you see, here we are focusing on the duration. Since midnight, yani ki, madhyam raat se. All right, so like, midnight. So the neighbor's dog has been barking. So for how long? Since midnight. So here the most or the maximum emphasis is on the duration. So therefore, since midnight is perfect. The neighbor's dog barked since midnight. Okay, not really. Has been barking. That means something which started and which is still true, which is still going on. Okay, so since midnight. Has barked. The neighbor's dog has barked since midnight. Not really. Has been barking is correct. Okay, and has been barked is incorrect. In the fourth option, we have to use ing form of the verb, not just not this form. Okay, so therefore, has been barking is perfect. Okay, please attempt this one now. Well done, Nithu, Naseeb, Ashit, Tippeswamy, and GK Kajal. Good job. Okay, so here I've got a message which says, now is it correct? Did you send any other message? Because I haven't got any other message like if you have sent a sentence, I haven't received it. You can send it again, I'll correct it. Okay, so here the answer is haven't spoken. I haven't spoken to him in ages. What do you mean by in ages? Okay, so here it means, okay, Neetu, what exactly are you referring to? What exactly are you saying is correct? I'm a little, I'm not sure. Okay, please let me know what you're talking about. All right, so just let me know. So here, I haven't spoken to him in ages. Yani ki, I haven't spoken to him for a very long time now. All right, so that is why I haven't spoken to him in ages. Do you think he will remember me? When I say he'll remember me, it refers to he will. All right, so do you think he will remember me? All right, why? Because I haven't spoken to him in ages. Okay, now in this case, I haven't been speaking to him in ages. Now in this case, we cannot use a continuous form because, like for example, in this case here, we are not like focusing, or here we are just focusing on the action. Okay, so something which started in the past and which is true is still true to the present. So I haven't spoken to him in ages. Yani ki this is an action which I have not done. Okay, so therefore you cannot say I haven't been speaking to him in ages. Okay, so speaking is like in the continuous form, right? Also, No, Sanchi, we cannot say that is the reason. That's what I'm explaining now. All right. So that is because normally we, even in the case of simple present tense, okay, simple present is used to show facts or habitual activities or like, things which are going on. So therefore, continuous form is used only to show activities which are in motion or which are in progress. All right. So here the appropriate or the correct answer is I haven't spoken, okay, to him in ages.